I'm done with interracial dating. I am a 30M black man, fit, educated, and kind. I'm from a place where interracial relationships was a norm. Yes, I've dipped outside my race a couple of times. Before you judge me, let me confess. Growing up, I was never popular, and it was hard for me to get girls, so I tend to shoot at any girls that show interest in me. In college, I transferred to Georgia for college. I was in a bar, drinking and people watching. I just ordered another Moscow Mule, and that's when I saw her. She was about 5'8", redhead, curvy, a total Southern belle. She walked up next to me and ordered her drink. She laughed, and we locked eyes. I'm not gonna lie, her eyes locked me in like a fish biting bait on a hook. I was nervous, but I had to say something. Her name was Rachel. I said, "What's up?" She smiled and she said hi. After the ice was broken, we talked for hours. The bar was closing and it was time to leave. It was raining outside and her friends left her. I offered to drive her home and she kindly accepted. We listened to R&B that whole ride. I was kinda surprised. She knew the whole playlist. We arrived at her place and I walked her to her door. She invited me in. I was excited, but I had to stay cool. We turned on Netflix, but we didn't even get 5 seconds in the movie before her hands and lips went everywhere. She went down on me and it was amazing for 6 minutes. She put it all the way in, and when she spit it out, she looked me dead in the eyes and said, "You like that, Essid Ngier?" I was so stunned at the blanted racism. As I was struggling to react, a deep voice from the closet asked the question again. She said, "You like that shit, Ngier?" I pushed her off and I was trying to put my pants on. The closet busted open and a man looking like he's in his 40s walked out from the closet. He was holding a Canon DSLR and a Zoom microphone. He said, "Where are you going? The party not over?" I froze in fear. He looked me dead in the eyes and told me to take my pants right back off. He looked at Rachel and pointed to her. "You see my daughter right there?" I nodded. "She is going to get every drop from you. You got that." I nodded. Rachel yelled at her dad, "Daddy, shut up. You're gonna scare him away." I was thinking, she's definitely getting blocked after this. But I walked back to Rachel and got naked. No whips or chains, just regular sex. Just her dirty talk made me feel like a slave. She kept saying I was a good Ngier. When we were finished, we slept, and in the morning I got dressed and I went downstairs, trying to sneak out. Her whole family was downstairs at the kitchen table waiting on breakfast. Her brother looked at me in disbelief. "You, the Ngier that had her screaming all night?" I nodded. Rachel's grandma smacked my butt. I winked. Her mother gestured towards a seat. The door was right there, but I took the seat. Rachel came down wrapped in her comforter. She smiled at me and kissed me. On my cheek, I was then served a plate, pancakes with a side of bacon and peach maple syrup. I heard a car door open and close. Then rapid footsteps ran up the stairs and through the door, and man with a fury and hurt in his eyes were locked on me and Rachel. "How could you?" he screamed. He got closer, pulled a knife from his pocket. Through all the trauma, I was really surprised someone had a switchblade. It's 2016, and you pull out a 1970s coke cutter. Anyways, the family stopped him and told us we have to settle this outside. They made me go outside and fight this man. He tried to tackle me, but before he connected, I punched with a Tyson hook. He was out cold. Rachel's brother ran to the man and said, "Damn, you must be in a Mandingo back in the day." Rachel said, "Huh?" When I thought, Rachel ran to him. As well, she started crying. She yelled at me to leave. I got in my car, confused and hungry, and I went home. I swore off white women after that.